You pull a beautiful loaf from the oven, golden and proud. Then, 30 seconds later, it caves in like a deflated balloon. Why does my bread always collapse? You pull a beautiful loaf from the oven, golden and proud. Then, 30 seconds later, it caves in like a deflated balloon. Why does my bread always collapse? That's the question we're answering today, and the fix might surprise you. Collapsed bread isn't just ugly. It's dense, gummy, and often inedible. You spent hours mixing, kneading, and proofing, only to end up with a brick. That's frustrating, and it wastes time and ingredients. The most common cause of a collapsing loaf is overproofing. That means you let the dough rise too long. The gluten structure gets too relaxed, and when the loaf hits the oven heat, it can't hold its shape. So how do you know when it's just right? Use the poke test. Lightly flour your finger and press it about half an inch into the dough. If the indentation springs back slowly and leaves a small dent, it's ready. If it springs back fast, it needs more time. If it doesn't spring back at all, it's overproofed. Now let's bake a loaf that won't collapse. Start with 500 grams of bread flour, 350 grams of water, 10 grams of salt, and 5 grams of instant yeast. Mix until no dry flour remains. Then cover and let it rest for 30 minutes. After that, stretch and fold the dough 4 times, waiting 15 minutes between each. Then let it bulk ferment until it's about 70% bigger, not doubled. Shape it into a loaf, place it in a proofing basket, and cover it. Now, here's the key. Check it with the poke test every 20 minutes until it passes. That's your signal to preheat the oven to 450 degrees Fahrenheit with a Dutch oven inside. When the oven is ready, carefully turn the dough onto parchment paper, score it, and lower it into the hot pot. Cover and bake for 25 minutes. Then uncover and bake for another 15 minutes until deep golden brown. Why does the poke test work? It's about gluten. Gluten is a network of proteins that traps carbon dioxide from the yeast. When the dough is underproofed, the gluten is tight and springs back quickly. When it's overproofed, the gluten has relaxed too much and can't hold the gas. The poke test gives you a direct window into that gluten tension. Let's see the difference. I baked 2 loaves. One that I overproofed by 2 hours, and one that I pulled exactly when the poke test said ready. The overproofed loaf collapsed in the oven and came out flat. The poke test loaf rose tall and held its shape. When I sliced them, the overproofed one is dense and gummy. The good one has a light, airy crumb. If your bread collapses, it's almost always because you let it rise too long. Trust the poke test, not the clock. Got another food question that's been bugging you? Drop it in the comments, and maybe your question will be the next episode. And if you want a perfect, crackly crust, stay tuned for our next video on the secret to bakery-style crust.